announcing our presence, providing secret links, and forming a stream. So, now that we are live, I'd like to give the recap for inspiration.
Last time, our party was traveling down the road after having had several adventurers return to us, some of them surprisingly successful, and others surprisingly dead. So, we headed southwards towards where I believe a blacksmith disappeared around this area, and then also a group of adventurers disappeared. On the road, we apparently rolled some funny numbers on the encounter chart, and the son of our liege lord showed up. Good old Marcus? Is that his name? Marcus?
No.
Eros. Hey, it has a US, and Marvalen, it's basically a Marcus, just backwards. But Eros turned out to be a goody two-shoes, and he was going to go find out if Leopold was shit-talking him or not, or rather his family. And we had Leopold be disguised for that little chit-chat, and then Leopold jumped on the elephant and tied himself down and was just thrown around like a sack of potatoes while they chased after him. And then, apparently he, really put on the shine with some nat 20s and schmoozing. And now they're friendly and shit. The beginning of a beautiful relationship of manipulation and gaslighting to come. And we went to a farm. For some reason, my character got the stick to try and negotiate the terms for buying some horses, which just were some draft horses from a farmer. And -3 fellowship really took me far, tell you what. But at least we got to sleep in a barn and fuck around for some downtime actions. And now we've gone to the city of this place that I forget, Oakenbrook. And now we're hanging out. Also been invited, or at least Leopold has, to a noble dance where the full family of royal peoples of the liege lord will be there. What mischief can we do here?
Indeed, mischief will happen. But for that, will be a future endeavor. For now, you have earned your inspiration, and our heroes find themselves within the Welcoming Wizard Inn. Or, at least that's, I believe, where you guys were heading to at the end of the session. Don't put you on that map.
Ooh, how autumnal the coloring.
Yes. As you guys enter into the strangely decorated and well-off establishment, you can see the clientele are definitely a mixture of exuberant individuals, classy and refined locale nobility, most certainly, and wealthy merchants, but also unique adventuring sorts. Those that seem to have quite the bag of coin are able to spend it in such a lavish establishment. The servants here, the servers, the staff, as it were, appear to be floating figures, intangible and not really visible at all, save for cloth wizardly hats. Seem to kind of give guise to the fact that there is actually figures here. They're invisible servants. They're just floating around, serving people, providing them their drinks and whatnot. Behind
Are invisible servants actual beings, or are they just actually intangible, like things that aren't invisible, like hiding, but shown to they just don't have a visual existence?
the entities themselves, they're more like wisps of wind that seem to be able to carry things. So they're, it's kind of like an air elemental essentially, but there's not really much physical form. But you do see there is a physical form behind the bar. A very old, seemingly human gentleman with perhaps kind of hitting the wizardly theme, is dressed in wizard robes, though they are kind of held back from what appears to be some leather cordage, so the arms, like the upper arms, are able to move freely, with a fine, wide-brimmed wizard hat. I made their token visible. And before anything else happens, I'll be right back, because my GERD is really starting to act up and my mouth is on fire. I'll be back.
GERD.
Oh, wizard. Yeah, gastrointestinal reflux disease.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it makes you like throw up in your mouth a lot. It sucks.
Yowza. Tears up your throat.
Yeah. Gotta take stuff for it. Nexium worked for me, but like you can't do that long term. So, wizard, you're gonna talk to the wizard, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna wizard it up with my fellow wizard.
Obviously, they won't have fellowship either.
Obviously, this guy who works a tavern is not gonna have any fellowship.
I mean, maybe he'll be more understanding with your lack of fellowship.
I imagine he will be sympathetic to my antisocialness.
Hey, how much fellowship do you lack, even?
How much fellowship do I lack? I have
Yeah.
a 7 in my fellowship.
You're like Adonis. Two of your party is is it a 5?
Hey, I'm at a 12 now.
Alright, I am back. Hopefully my meds kick in.
Hey.
Bless you.
Bless
Bless
an
you.
invisible figure around me. It was an illusion.
Truly. But yes, you see there are many fine folk within the tavern, enjoying themselves upon various seatings and the like. It seems much of the larger sorts of tables would be up within the overlooking balcony up the stairs to your left. There doesn't seem to be as many folk sitting up there, and the tables there appear to be longer, ones that would be able to fit a party of your size. The great hearth down on the ground floor seems to be roaring with a warm, cozy fire that, even as you get closer, for those like Leopold or the closest, it doesn't feel like it changes the temperature beyond this nice, cozy feeling, and it seems to kind of like, even as the further away you get, the warm, cozy feeling of this place remains. You think the earth might be in some way enchanted.
Bro's got a thermostat, dog.
Yeah. But the strange wizardly fellow behind the bar, as you enter, would give a warm, welcoming gesture as he opens his arms wide, and his robes seem to fall even further down his arms, revealing basically twigs of arms. This man is not muscular in any way, shape, or form. Welcome to the Welcoming Wizard Inn. What can old Pie Jar get you folks here? Some fine ale, wine, food, places to slumber. Whatever be your thoughts and wishes, this old wizard can help you.
Well, Lord Oris told us to come here for the night. So I'm assuming he has set up rooms for us or prearranged that.
Ah, you're the lords from the north. Yes, your rooms are set aside for you.
Yes, the Lord from the North, that's correct. I'm Leopold. Pleasure to meet you. This is Harold. Points at Harold.
God damn it.
Hale. Chime. Germain. And that's Cormac over there.
A pleasure. So just one of you is a lord, then.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, my apologies, my lord.
It's it's fine. Still new to this, so everyone everyone is still getting used to titles and whatnot. I mean, aren't we all lords in spirit of our own homes as well?
Too right you are. And you're certainly all lords here. Oh, he will snap his finger and a floating key, or at least first it appears to be floating, but there is clearly a wizard hat, not about 8 inches above it, floating before you there, Leopold. It seems there is an invisible servant who is offering you a key. That is a key to your chambers. It will get you into the hallway and access to the others as well. There should be a room for each of you. The finest of chambers for Lord Valen, of course.
Why, thank you.
And,
Well,
food has been placed aside within the eating hall of your particular suite.
oh.
If you
I
like,
guess we'll
you
go
may
straight there to get some food.
have them here if you prefer to eat in company. Either which way, though, whatever suits you, my lord.
Leopold would look to everyone else and be like, I mean, we haven't really had time to catch up on what we did previously. Do y'all want to eat out here or eat in the suite?
I think the suite would be good, and we can enjoy the comforts later.
But we may want to get an eye on the town and what kind of riffraff comes through here. If he's sending out, more than likely, I imagine he's going to send out a runner saying that you're here. You may want to keep an eye on the door.
What do you mean?
I mean, Lord comes to town, it's kind of a deal.
Yeah, I mean, Oris walked us in. Remember, he told us to stay here for the night, and we'll remember he wants to go on the hunt
Yes,
with us in the woods.
There will be people that want to meet you. So even
yeah. I mean, of course, people want to meet me. But we can.
plus
Cormac,
it's not like we're doing anything estranged, my knowledge.
Yeah, I just think there might be some things we need to talk about first, about next steps before. Let's eat the sweet, and then we can come back here after the meal. How about that?
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Yeah.
I attempted a knowledge check on the wizardly bartender for history with an expertise in history and a lore in sort of known wizards of fame and merit, but I rolled a
What are your
4.
What are your lores again? Just in case other ones might apply too.
Sure, let me get. Gnomes, Underdark, Great Magic Axe, Draconic Lore, Court Magery. We're doing illusions, spellcraft. Yeah, those are the ones that come to mind for this.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. It seems some of your lore has provided you aid in this endeavor. You don't know much. You do know something. You have heard of a wizard by the name of Paizar. Though they're often known by a different name. The Wandering Dragon, perhaps a name tied to his surname of Adragron. Kinda sounds like dragon, a little bit. Either which way, though, this individual, this Paizar Adragron, or the Wandering Dragon, is said to be a transmuter, a masterful mage who once roamed the mainland as a adventuring sort in his youth. It is said that he found love during this time in one of his many ventures and settled down on a nearby island from the mainland. Seems this be the same island.
Ho ho.
But you know that he is a well-traveled adventurer, so and by himself must be vastly skilled in magic.
My
You
God, we
believe-
can't jump him in the night. Shit.
You believe he is probably professional rank based on the stories that you kind of like remember about him.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys want me to shucky ducky you guys to the suite, I can get you guys there.
Yeah, let's go there.
All right.
Well, I might struggle on the second story of the building.
Not to worry. The floors here are extra reinforced to allow those of great might to travel with ease.
It's a plus-sized inn. Just
Yes.
for you.
We do have larger folk come on by. Anyways.
Huge folk. Giant folk.
Put you
I
on
am
the
actually
couch.
trained in carpentry, so I might just casually investigate the quality of the woodwork as I'm going up.
Just your trunk is just feeling all the banisters and
Yeah.
and shit.
I'm gonna. Yeah, there we go. All right.
Harold took the whole couch for himself. Leopold will
Harold,
sit
you
on
have
the
a bed.
Yeah, I'll sit on the bed so someone else can sit in a chair. um. So, as you can see, Harold and I were successful in getting back to talking to the Lord Ling. He didn't see too much, which was good. I had to pay him some money for back taxes and to cover a lack of tax in some other regions. I did have to swear fealty to his family, but I swore fealty in a way that could be interpreted and understood to him and his goals as a representative of his family, so that's good. So there's a loophole there. What else? Turns out he doesn't like his older brother. He feels, embarrassed, disdained to a degree. His younger brother, though, he thinks that dark magic wasn't used to heal him per your rumors chime, but I don't think he knows. I think it's more just. I think maybe it was a deal with the people in the woods, because he also talked about how he had friends that have dryads and woodland people, and they don't bother him and he doesn't bother them. So that's kind of strange.
Well, keep good company.
Um,
Apparently.
Oh, he also thinks maybe parts of his family are cursed. What else did we talk about? A lot of talking about how terrible Regis is.
Did you talk about his father?
Yes, some. I was kind of honest with him about how, I was saying bad things, but I didn't tell him what I was saying. I just said, I was complaining because the situation they put me in is terrible. Which was a lie. I just hate them all. But honestly, though, he seems like too nice. So either he's like better trained than me, which is, at lying, which is possible, or he's just genuinely that kind of guy. Also, he kind of just was able to kill 2 tassel worms by himself. Just no effort, just shoosh, dead.
What? That sounds so
Well,
familiar. What is
let's
that
stay
again?
friends for now.
Yes, if I had to grade him, I would say he's probably a professional warrior of to a degree. Well trained, well experienced.
I mean, if we
Yes.
kept him alone, all people are, slave
Well,
to numbers.
Of course.
that's a professional wizard down there, which usually breaks that metric. It's used to be quite the adventurer before retiring out here.
Okay, so
A
there seems to be
transmuter.
What's transmuter mean?
It means he makes stuff into other stuff or makes it better.
Okay, so this town may have high grade people in it, so we need to be careful.
Oh yeah, this is rich as fuck. Like, this is probably the best island out
Like,
here
feel
that
the
isn't
thread count on this
dwarven.
bed, Chime. Like, this is high value shit.
Oh, that. Wow, and do they have like a servant's quarters? Is that what we're
Well, I
asking?
think you said your rooms are off to the side, so.
Yes. Well, if we
Anyways.
have that thread count, it'll be better than the wonderful accommodations in Wolf.
At Regis's house? Yeah, Regis's house sucks.
I mean, it wasn't that bad.
Yes, it was terrible. Good news also, me and Harold found out that the kobolds have filled in the walls. So that was pretty surprising. We need to get some beds out there though, so that might be something to look for. Furnishing the estate. He did enjoy hunting in my woods, so I might try to befriend him by giving him, the ability to use the estate as like a hunting lease.
Strictly speaking, doesn't he already, own the lands and you're the manager?
So technically, no. Because they were give to me to rule, I own them. Well, technically, the king above all of us owns it all. It's just my portion.
It's
just
just
is the
bad
guy.
business if you fuck
Yeah.
with other people's, circle of influence. It usually makes them look bad, or that you have to step in, or like, oh, you're just ignoring them. So it's like,
Oh, it's
what
like
the fuck am I doing here then?
if he fucks with him, he just appeals to his boss, which would be like the king or whatever, right?
Yeah. If he fucks with me, I go to the king, and if I fuck with him, he goes to the king. So.
I mean, if he fucks with you, he just fucks with you, and then.
Well,
yeah, if you fuck with him,
he's not his father, so like. But regardless, though, my thought though is if I let him hunt in the woods, it kind of gets him more isolated away from the rest of his family and his lands, potentially.
And we can kill
Hale,
him.
well, that or Hale, I think if your family's coming into town,
They will kill him.
well, depending on how we introduce them, if they don't kill him, they could be...
Just, my lord, just real quick, we might want to be a bit careful about what we're saying. We don't know who might be listening.
Yeah. Hale's family is quite rambunctious, as we might know. But if your family comes to town, we could, have them serve as hunting guides and, build a rapport with him.
Wink, wink. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, yes to your... I get what I'm saying, but also, literally get what I'm saying, because both of those are good for us.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't your family just not liked by anybody on this island? Like hostile?
No, we're just small, so people don't care.
Well, us, I know, but I'm talking about his family. Points to Hale.
Oh, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody hates us.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
not if we introduce them as his family, but rather... Well, no, if we introduce them as his family rather than his family.
Yeah, as his family and not their reputation they built.
Yeah, sure. Regardless, I don't know.
Yep.
I think this guy is valuable as an asset, but, we need to be smart.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody's valuable until they're not. And, when they're not, you change assets.
Oh, also, Chime, if he asks you your name, you have to still use that fake name.
Yes, I was a little worried about you introducing me to this wizard with my real name, but whatever. We'll just enjoy me having two names.
Yeah, that's fine.
I saw a port here. I'm going to scout that out later.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. Harold and I also had a chance to, when we left the estate, to double check our coffers, and we have a considerable amount of money. So we're going to be spending some time prepping to go hunt in those woods. So feel free to look into buying things. Just come back and talk to me, and I'll make sure we divvy out to keep track of it all. But also, if you see something good for the town, let me know. Like ship or cool weapon to shoot things or a craftsman of good quality.
Do you guys do slavery? I'm not sure.
At a reasonable price, maybe. I enjoy. No. The look Harold is giving me says no.
I just meant as regional area because
Oh yeah. Oh, Darvonia as a whole. Do we do slavery?
Depends on the country or the kingdom within, but
Darvonia.
it's also if it's by the High King, no, it is outlawed. But there's certainly kingdoms here that they don't do slavery, but they do slavery.
Does the island do slavery?
No.
Okay. No.
The farthest you're gonna get is a debtor's prison, but nothing outright slavery, conquer and kidnap type shit.
Oh no, I meant like not everything is horrible, bad when you talk about that stuff. Sometimes it's just like, hey, I will be poor on the street, so instead I work for them.
Yeah, I mean, if you see people who are...
Right, you do pretty up the language, sure.
I don't know what that
Look,
means.
I'll be surprised if there's any destitute here who are desperate for a job, but I guess we could find some.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all are able to find anyone who's willing to go back to town who can bring some sort of value to it, let me know and I can talk to them. But
I got
basically,
ditches
y'all
that need
feel
to be
free
dug.
to explore, figure out what you're doing. I just think that as a game plan, we're looking for information
Can I have
about this
money?
town. No, you can come back and ask for money. You have the money I paid you previously.
Looks
What's
in
that?
pockets.
300
Forget-
coins?
Forgets how much money you paid.
Can I have that mysterious scroll and go to the library, or make Harold do that, or whatever?
Oh yeah, actually,
I feel like we need several eyes on that scroll.
I was going to do a fact finding. So, I don't know if you know this, but I'm pretty good about treating cities and stuff, finding things in them. Almost as if they were 1 to maybe 2 times bigger than what they are. So,
Wow.
if you're looking for something specific or we need to look into something, let me know. But we got a lot of money. We have around 30,000 gold. As yeah, we have around 30,000 gold.
Okay.
To spend.
Okay.
So,
Why are you laughing?
sorry, I just thought of a funny joke. Thought of a funny joke I heard. But yeah, we have around 30,000 gold to spend on things.
Oh yeah, sense motive is int.
I mean, I rolled a 3, so
Yeah.
Harold doesn't track these things, so sounds right to him.
How much did you say? 30?
yeah, 30. 30, yeah, 30.
Well, I mean, we do have
Look,
to.
if we want to set the
reinvest into
budget
our
at
holdings.
30, that's fine. We don't have to dip deeper than 30, right?
Okay, I will be easy to find as we are about the town. So just let me know if you need
Alright.
anything, or if you're looking for something specific. I can do some hunting. If you don't know what you want, wander around, get some information. Try not to be too obvious or get into trouble. Looks at Hale.
Yes, we'll have you haggle
Pick-
for us.
Is picking nose with pinky and blowing it out. What?
Yeah, don't buy anything without me unless you feel very confident you know how much it's actually worth.
Okay. Thumbs up.
Just as a starter, I'm really interested in anything that gives me a little bit of levitation where I don't touch the ground.
Picks you
I
up
don't have
out of your
I
chair.
don't need to fly or be carried like a baby.
Since you
Just those.
Immediately scratches out baby carrier for Jermaine for Hale to wear.
It's just those damned worms with their tremor sense and other stuff that can hear my footsteps. All right, it's just easier to be invisible and not kick up dust or whatever.
Yep.
I don't need to fly. Just just a little bit of off the floorness would be nice.
Can't you
Oh.
just get Barding for the big elephant since you just sit on his back all the time?
Look, he is going to be in the middle of your fucking bloody shrapnel blast, and I've already been shredded up 3 times. I'm covered in scars.
I was laughing really hard.
Another thing to note, I was invited to a ball toward the end of like a month from now or something. So look to maybe get yourself a nice pair of like a dress clothes or something. I don't know. And if you need equipment or whatnot for a social outing, also think about that.
Sniffs armpits.
We'll buy extra soap.
Okay,
But-
is that all we're doing is shopping?
Well, I mean, information gathering, and then if we get our shopping done quickly, we'll head out for the hunt. Because y'all said the woods. Yeah. So actually did y'all do while I was gone? I see we have 2 horses.
We got some draft horses from a farm. The farmer mentioned that there's a cemetery that's extremely haunted, and he kept on insinuating that House Marvalen would compensate us. I think we mentioned it to your new friend. So there's just going to be a lot of spirits over there, and then oh yeah, Hale said something about nature energy. I don't know, some gathering energy.
Oh yeah. I looked into it because after practicing a bit, now I can see into the natural world, and he'll like blink, and his eyes will start glowing a little bit, even though they were already glowing. He'll be like, "Yes, I see it, the natural world of things." And I can see the energies, and I saw the energies coalescing um, within the woods, and it was strange and mysterious, and it looked like it was gathering energy, like they were going to come out of where they're currently at, and maybe make a move on those that have been trying to hurt them. That's my thought, at least. Sorry. You got hear the music downstairs? It really got me going.
That is catching too.
Yeah. That Okay. Do you think they would be friends?
I think that should we go into the forest, there is a more than real chance that there's not just friendly nymphs and hunky dory people.
Got it. Okay.
Maybe
Well,
it could be that the natural world is leaking out there.
I see.
Sorry, the elemental worlds.
Well, very good to know. I will keep that in mind. Between now and then, Chime, if you want to go look into, who wants to go with Chime to look into the scroll? I'll let y'all, you magic folk, kind of figure that one out.
Oh, all right.
I've got to
Hale,
scout out the dock.
yeah, scout the dock. And Hale, do you know much about gymcraft?
Gym crafting looks. Hold on.
Sometimes people call it rune scribing.
No,
Rune scribing. I know all about rune scribing.
no,
I
I
also
mean
know.
like gemstones.
I mean, there's no specific thing for jeweling unless you are a jeweler by trade. I know about cutting stones, which would include gems. I also know about famous gems.
Okay,
Sorry,
well,
famous
everyone also
jewels.
be on the lookout of. Remember, we have this chest that has gems in it, or gem-shaped holes, and finding gems for it might be good.
I mean, probably all in that temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping that not the case, but all right. Well, I mean, that's basically everything I was going to tell y'all. I'll probably just hang out in the bar until later this evening and go to sleep.
You want to come with me?
Where are you going?
I got to go to the dock and check it out and, plan for
At
things.
night. It's nighttime.
I mean,
Is it?
I am a living torch.
I will. I'll just mingle around here. I'll trust you to do your best.
What if I get accosted?
Then say that you're here with Lord Oris. As part of, just don't do anything that's. Actually, yeah, I should probably go with you. Or Jermaine should go with you.
No.
disguise you.
I'm going with Chime.
Yeah, but
I'm
like
like,
y'all are going tomorrow.
Don't bring any of your money with you. Oh, bring enough to appease the muggers who you'll attract.
Yes.
How many people am I allowed to kill who try to mug me?
okay. Look, just let's go talk to the innkeeper and ask, like, where should we avoid? Where's dangerous? Is this
I mean,
place dangerous?
it's nighttime. We can look at the docks in the day when you have the sunlight to inspect them.
Fine.
Just enjoy drinking. The food and drink is on the other guy's house, so let's try to bankrupt him through how much you drink.
I think
Did
he's
you
been
tell-
desensitized to drinking because of that new horn of his.
It
It's just
feels
like
they-
bars no longer have their power.
Maybe the wizard
over
can
you.
make more alcohol for you.
it feels
Jermaine,
like
did
a
you tell
waste.
him about his nickname?
No, well, I mean, how do you know about the nickname?
No, I'm asking you out of character.
Okay. I haven't. I just
Okay.
said that the guy was a adventurer of note before retiring, professional level.
Okay. Well, I mean, drinking's alright, but these people probably can't even drink properly, so it's not even going to be any fun.
I mean, this guy, this wandering dragon guy, he's got this bar so set up with everything. Like, he's had to be in here for years and spent so many rituals just to have everything be like permanent. Like, good gods, it's like he's been here for decades and just has been like upgrading his shit constant.
Did you say wandering dragon?
Oh no.
Pulls out
I mean-
hammer.
Hail!
What are you doing?
He's going to kill him. He wants to kill a dragon. Why would you
No,
say the
he's
dragon
going
word?
to get. He is as strong as the Lord Eros, and even stronger probably. Fucking kill
Hail,
you one on one.
It's just a nickname. It doesn't mean he's a dragon. It's probably like a wandering powerful thing.
Yeah, he
Hale
probably just
will
does a lot of fire
recall-
magic.
Recall his lores and primal dragons, and also just dragon hunting tactics.
In our old Arcana.
I'm glad that I'm bad at this.
Not
This is a
20.
Nat 20. Here it comes.
It is not a martial skill.
No, it's an adventure skill.
Adventure indeed.
It's,
Yay! We're
You're
saying
too focused on the word dragon that you're not really recalling much about your own skill set. Just you heard dragon, and you do know dragons are shapeshifters, so potato's a potato. Dragon's a dragon.
I think we'll have to trap him.
You know, Hale, the easiest way to find out if he's a dragon is challenge him to drink as much as you.
No, dragons are magical. They just cheat.
Oh.
You know, must we conspire against every person we meet?
No, we don't conspire against all the bandits that we hired.
Or the druids that are in our midst. Or the chime, that hurts.
Or the kobolds.
Yeah, we did not conspire against our grace adventurers. The glistening rug brigade as well.
You know, very well. That wasn't my read, but my apologies.
I mean, I think we happen to conspire too little.
Yes, well, have fun at the docks.
I think you've been most welcoming, my lord. Just look at us.
Looks
A
at
healthy
party.
a healthy bit of distrust will go a long way when you're in the wilds.
Okay. Let's just enjoy the evening. We're going to sleep in decent beds, have good food, not on our own tab, have some booze, and we'll spend tomorrow conspiring and investigating.
Yes, I was hoping I could look into Wolgrim, was it? Smith and trader back.
Yes. All right. Everybody out of my room. Unless you want to sleep on the couch.
I'm sleeping in your bed.
Okay, just... Fine.
I thought you were gonna go drinking. I was gonna lay a trap for a would-be intruder.
That's fine. You can go drink. This...
When the intruder comes, I shall kill them and signal for you guys to come help.
Hair really needs to not fuck with that guy. Like, this is bad.
Him being in the room is just the best case for us, so I'll just let him stay in there. My guess is he'll probably fall asleep in that comfy, warm bed, and it'll be a problem for tomorrow.
I didn't even know he had a thing for dragons.
Yeah, it's kind of like the only thing I know about him. Well, one of the few things I know about him.
Oh my god, it's so populated down here.
Yeah,
The
I
night
realized
just
they were
came
not
in.
visible to players.
That's
But they're
very funny.
here. I was mentioning there was
Is
adventuring
that-
parties and nobility and merchants and stuff, so here they are.
Wow, there's a lot of hotties in here. Oh my god. Look at that spectacle.
Yes.
Truly an illustrious patron of some sort.
Oh, behold his glorious flowing locks.
Harold, you're sorry.
She gets trampled by Harold. Oh no.
No!
No.
He was going to be our 7th party member.
I'm sorry, I was hypnotized by your fine looks.
You approaching
Alright.
the table adventures there, Harold.
I mean, yep, that happened.
All right. As you trundle into this table here, the Gripply individual sitting upon the chair, dressed in perhaps some of the finest linens and silks, with a long, flowing jacket that you think is only reminiscent of seafarers, traders, and perhaps pirates. He would look towards you, his long, flowing, silvery locks, which is absolutely wild to see a frog with those, but here we are. And his aquamarine eyes slowly blinking as they look towards you, a rapier upon his hip. That does happen quite often. Creel's the name, and you are my elephantine, bumbling companion.
My name is Harold. It's nice to meet you.
Likewise. You're quite strange in such a strange place. Allow me to introduce my compatriots. We have here on my left, Kodrak, mage extraordinaire and warrior of the mainland. Tribes, that is. Greetings. And across from me, of course, is our fine and most exuberant, no, that's not right the word in common tongue. I think you're looking for is loud-mouthed and perhaps swearing like a sailor. On occasion, we're in company here. I'm on my best behavior. I made a bet. Yes, well, Sienna Evenstar. From the colonies. Well, you can call it that, sure. Anyways, nice to meet you, Harold. I see you came in with the local lord from the north. Is it fair
Yes, I
to
did.
travel with a lord? Are you a servant of theirs, a beast of burden? Be strange if such, but, well, the lords here are quite strange.
No, I actually serve him as, I would say his botanist, in a sense. I heard, he was struggling, and I was hoping that I could, make a bit of a name for myself amid, such a struggle.
Ah, so attending yourself to a struggling lord, then. Well, it's not one ill-fated plan. There have been others who have risen up in the ranks, to lords willing to trade their wares and their coin for those that might work under them. There's certainly been that. Well then, if you're looking to trade your services for your lord, what services might those be?
Well, it's quite varied. I've well traveled, and I've learned quite many skills on my way.
And Harold's gonna look at the group. Do any of them seem familiar? Because Harold has traveled down the coast, and he has a couple lores. So if they are like people of import, would they be known? Would these people be known?
Let's see here. Make a look at your lores. In the meantime, roll me a knowledge of local.
There's all my lores.
Yeah, save me. All right, pull up your sheet.
Knowledge local. I do not have knowledge local though.
We'll see if a lore will allow you to roll.
Is that inciting riots as a lore?
Yeah. How did people do it, and how will I do it?
Look, he's had the anarchist cookbook on his side bag for this whole time.
It's all good.
I would allow the Darvonic heroes and villains to work, to allow you to roll a knowledge check. So, since you are not proficient, this would just let you roll an intelligence check.
Just intelligence? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Because normally you cannot roll knowledge at all if you do not possess the expertise.
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
You seem very familiar, but perhaps I haven't met you on my way. You asked about what I do, and I do basically everything. Except, well, hold this.
Except what?
Hold things as he kind of like lifts his trunk.
Jack of all trades, then. Just dealt with a few of you, your sorts. I'm sure your lord has needs of such things. But if he ever is in need of mercenaries, you can always hire us. Bit of a lacking of work of late. We're celebrating a past victory, that is. I suppose your lord has you on some errand then, or are you simply curious about the locals?
We're actually down here to acquire some information about the going-ons up north. We are
North?
actually
Is
looking
that not where you're from?
Well, yes, but we well, it's complicated.
And he'll look back at the party descending the stairs.
We've recently been we are new to the area, and there's been a couple things that we are trying to sort out. And we are actually looking for folk like yourselves to perhaps assist with some of our problems.
Curious, then. Go on, share your details.
Well, I'm not the best person to speak on behalf of my lord, but Creel, are you perhaps the organizer for your troop?
That I am, yes. I speak for. I'm just grabbing the name of the band. I speak for the League of Crowns. When it suits us, and it suits us now, as well. They're on break and, well, enjoying themselves.
Well, it might be
Would raise a glass.
fortuitous for you to speak with my lord, and perhaps a deal can be made.
Well, we'll see what we can find. Lord up on the railing there.
Yes, that's him. Lord Vale.
Lord Vale. Alright. Name rolls off the tongue quite easily. Make this easy. Alright. Yeah, you'll see him kind of like twist his shoulders back a little bit, and you hear a popping sound as it seems he needs a good massage. Whatever he was doing, it was quite stiffening. Alright. Here we go.
If you'll excuse me, I'll just
Certainly. She'll kind of hop her chair over here.
Pardon me, I'm just some guy.
Oh, my word. Not anything in here these days. Hop, hop. Hop, hop.
My lord.
Yes.
I believe we might have found someone that could be of help in our endeavors.
Oh, hello.
This is Creel of the
League of Crowns, my lord.
See,
Yes.
do I know the League of Crowns?
Roll my knowledge local.
Knowledge local.
What are you, a guy that fishes and also locally knows stuff? Man, the curse is back!
It continues. Your guys' knowledge checks in this party most of the time are so sad. Never heard of them.
Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. How can I help, or I guess can you help?
Well, he'll look down at Harold. Your herald has spoken of a task you're looking for, trying to gather information about the North, but not your North. We recently completed a previous quest. Relaxing, recovering, sort of thing. Could be enticed to take on another, depending on the nature of what you had in mind.
Well, I mean, we have a few things. We currently have a few adventuring parties wandering about. Have you heard of the Glistening Rug Brigade?
No.
Yes. Well, neither had I until I, stumbled upon them after sending out a request. Actually, did you see the request for adventure parties in Wolf Creek?
We saw it, but only after we had returned.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Also, the pay was not worth it, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, like we're really looking for people to kind of settle up there, kind of make the place their own. We are looking. We have a group called the Green Banner currently, building out the an adventuring guild, so to speak.
Curious. I have heard of them.
Yeah. We also had a group called the Guild of Reedholt that went missing, and that's kind of what drew us down here.
Oh, strange. Missing, you say?
Yeah, I had paid them to come investigate. Someone in our town had disappeared a while back, and when the Guild of Reedholt went to look into them, they disappeared, and I'm really just drawing a blanket trying to retrace their steps. So, I mean, are you like an information broker of sorts, or?
We do deal in information on the side, whatever might make a coin. I have heard of this guild, though, and their travels. I could part with this information for
I see.
a
Yeah,
certain
I mean,
sum.
any information would be helpful of kind of where their last movements were after we'd sent them out, if anyone had seen them.
Well,
What
I
do
have
you
seen
typically
them.
specialize in?
The specializations for League of Crowns normally relies in acquisitions of lost property, hidden relics, slaying of monsters, or delivering of cargo. We have a ship here with Nick, if you need anything to cross
Oh,
the sea.
a ship.
Yes.
You know, DM, I am a smuggler and criminal. Would there be some sort of like phrase or way that smugglers could help identify each other?
A smuggler's can't?
Yeah, well, I have thieves can't, but like I didn't know if that would be the same sort of thing or if it would be like if there's something different.
So you certainly could use Thieves' Cant to kind of like gauge if they are also a thief. In terms of smugglers and ways to kind of like gauge one another, let's see here. You are a smuggler. You would definitely have the lures for that.
Oh, I know what to do. Leopold. Oh, I've done quite a bit of sailing myself. You know, I typically when I sail, when I used to sail from, do some fishing and sometimes also transportation. You know, I would always take Langdon's Gap. You know, that was a favorite of mine to save a bit of time, or just I don't know. He would say something that like is a spot that wouldn't make no sense to use, but like would be like a smuggler phrase of like, oh, taking Langdon's Gap. That's I know what you are.
Gotcha. Certainly a useful yet treacherous route.
Yeah, it could be quite tricky sometimes with, all the ships about.
Yes, a curious route indeed. Perhaps one that could play use in your request, my lord. One best left to discuss in private.
Yeah. I mean, it's always great to meet a fellow sailor of sorts. So
Certainly.
yeah. But if you want to look into kind of where the Guild of Reholt was last spotted or found,
I know where they were last spotted.
Oh, you do? All right. Well, how much we talking?
300 gold.
Oh, that's a little steep just for some information. I mean,
You're a lord, are you not?
well, you have good information networks. Do you know much about Wolf Creek?
I know a little. I know their local mayor was stifling the economy there, taking much to their own.
Yeah, that money's gone.
And it has since been taken over by, well, yourself.
Yeah.
And a tribe of, or should it be a clan? A clan of kobolds were raiding the town, but have since stopped their assault.
Yeah. Also us. So money is a bit tight.
Roll a bluff.
Yeah. I can't roll poorly all night. Please, DM. Yay!
Are you lucky?
No!
I was gonna say, are you feeling lucky before you rolled, but oh well.
No, I'm okay being going by this guy.
Well, difficulties in coin hit us all, and yet the price remains the same.
All right. 300 gold, fine. But 300 gold and give me some cursory information about the other people in this room. Just, I mean, nothing like too deep, but just just so I can act like I know them. Deal.
Roll diplomacy. Yeah, why not? Upstairs first.
Yeah.
Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop.
Minus 300 gold.
Hop, hop. So where shall we begin? The folk in the inn or your group? He'll swipe the coin, put it in his shirt.
Start at the table over there, and then work your way down through the room.
Right, counterclockwise then.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Alright, looking in their token notes. What's your adventuring band? Slap it on the label. That group there, adventuring band. Those of the mainland, I believe. Going by the name of the Timeless Promise, the band name. Led by Regdar there. Some warrior of little renown, but I have heard some tales that he is fleeing charges of some grave intent. Yet we do not extradite here, so whatever noble lord he pissed off, no heir of the lord's here. Perhaps for yourself, though. His companion across from him, the human mage, is Hennet, a sorcerer of Ishtavar, Bruges. Interesting land. I don't know too much about him particularly. I know, though, that he is a true son of Bruges, fighting against the Elderian occupation. And I believe he has been asking around about potential allies here to further their cause and to thwart any would-be third conquest or crusade. The halfling in the corner there. Little is known about her. She keeps her secrets by the name of Leda Trueleaf. And yet, I do know that she has family south of here, on the island. Seems some secrets she cannot quite hide so easily. There's, of course, my band. Which?
What was their name again?
The League of Crowns.
It's also under the name description of.
Yeah, I just saw that
of
right.
the edit.
They got myself, Creel, of course, ship captain, and I do like to think of myself as a fanciful swashbuckler of occasion, but information broker pleases you, my lord. We have our mage of our group, Kodrak, a hobgoblin of the Central Mountains, the mainland. People, well, I'll let them speak of it. But needless to say, they are not with them any longer. And we have Sienna Evenstar, our foul-mouthed priest. What god she worships, it is one of the sea. I believe one that was brought to us from the invaders to the south. So, us of the island have taken a liking to her. You need me to provide who that might be, who they're referring to? Are you good?
I mean, would Leopold know of the gods from the sea gods from the south?
They are part of the national religion, so it's like a DC 10 religion check, and you can make that without being trained because it's common knowledge, effectively.
Sure. I guess I'll see if I quit. Nope. He's just nuts. Oh yeah.
Right. See here. The two at the table there, in the middle. Both merchants. One from the mainland. They're a liege lord of the noble house name again. I always forget these things. No, I'm on the wrong notes for this. That's my bad for loading up the wrong document.
All those people don't exist.
There's too many people. Haha. No, it's fine. I have it on this map instead. I'll just load up this one. It'll be okay.
I'm updating our NPC list with all this information, by the way, guys. So
That's certainly helpful.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Let's see here. This is notable. I'm pretty sure I know the name of it, but I got to double check. Doo-dah. But the map is on. I thought was the map that I gave you guys, but apparently it is not quite up to date. So I need to fix that because clearly you guys might go to the mainland soon. Maybe. All right, Toppled Throne.
Going right now, guys.
Going right now.
1 year later.
All right.
We leave the town. We never go back to Wolf Creek. We go to the mainland. Forget being nobles.
We're done with
I mean,
that.
we'll eventually go to the
Pirates in the
mainland
high seas.
to do the whole death thing.
Screw this town.
All
That
right.
year will pass someday.
We're just gonna grab this. Alright, this should make it much easier. Okay, here's the map I was looking for. Okay, back to the tavern map so I can properly take spacebar for him. Excellent. Borden Terrace is a merchant from the Rhinelands, under Amos Rhines. Bit of a purveyor of certain life enjoyment. He likes his wine and he likes his women. Easy to turn to ear or to bend to knee if one were to push his particular weaknesses. But he does have a sizable empire, trading in steels and irons, containing much of the few iron mines and copper mines within the Rhinelands. Most of the mines there you see are gold, which is controlled by House Rhine. But a unique individual. Powerful, to be certain. Strange that he finds himself here. Across from him is Larache Donavas. I don't know too much about them, I'm afraid. Still gathering my sources on that one. I know that they are from the Imperium, though. An envoy of their great deity. and a merchant, as it seems, as they are in town selling fine silks and ornamentations and jewels. The southern table, we have two of the local lords here. Anderson LaRoche deals in some of the farmlands to the south, and I believe they have a manor on the lake's edge. And across from them, Lindra Ravieth, daughter of a... We'll call them, to keep it pleasant, I can't think of the word for it. It's like, it's not courtesan, because that's, Lady of the Night. Court... Or mage, no.
Courtier?
Courtier, thank you. A courtier. They normally walk the howls of Artusia, and the lords of Pearlmark must be sampling the local wines, as it were. Unwed, so the stories say. For some time now, their father is getting quite antsy. They are their only child.
Did he say what rank her father held?
He did not. Just said that they're courtiers.
Okay. So she's some sort of nobility, just not...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Those two furthest away from us at the bar have Alistair Whitehall. He is the son of some knight. Fancies himself a warrior, though from what I hear he is more flash than brawn. Tries to keep true to the ideals of the old knights from before. Chivalry and all that. From what I hear, though, he has a weakness to drink, and often gets in bouts of, inane ramblings. Speaking on heroics and whatnot, things that never happened, that never occurred, and, well, tall tales. The one next to him is Michael Durant. Nobility in the loosest sense of the word, but they are a son of the high priest here of Din. So they do have some way about them. Strange, though. High priest of Din, the builder.
Okay.
Strange, though. What I hear, their father tends to be more of a giver than a taker. Likes to provide their wealth to those around them so they might restore and rebuild the destruction that took place from the Age of Omens. My family is quite long, you see, all followers. Ever since their grandfather first took up the hammer under Din. And yet he is wealthy. There's rumor that he is seeking to change the way of the church here in town, acquiring further tithes and, well, using it not for the people, but for his own greed. In the center there, aside from your own servant, you have Isadora Farewell. A bastard of House Farewell, one of the local lords of Pearlmark. I hear they have since taken up arms as a knight-errant, knight without a lord. Since you have been traveling some time, might be needing of that clarification. Last, though, they are still of the house, and surprisingly, they bear the surname of their family, rather than the bastard name of And lastly, we have the two here. The end of the bar. The Royna Savoy. Go to the map to get their thing, because I believe their information is particularly on the world map. They are a daughter of one of the major houses under Cordoba, a kingdom to the east of here on the mainland, the northern parts of the peninsula there, under House Marasha, I believe, are a vassal. From what I hear, they are seeking allies to join with their lady. For what purpose, I'm not sure. But
She's a vessel of House Marchand, you said?
Marasha, yes, which I will spell for you.
And they're looking for allies.
They're looking for allies, and they're under the Kingdom of Cordoba.
Okay.
All right. The one across from them appears to be a mercenary. Though, that is just what they wish for those to believe. My sources, since they've been in town for some time now, speak of a different means for their reason to be here. They're not just Lady Savoy's guard, but her lover. A curious lot, the two of them. From what I hear, Renesra is one of those folk from the gold marches. And was an ally of House Marasha for some time. I believe Marasha has been funding them as part of their war against the Confederacy. And as part of that, they provide some muscle here. Due to the rumors of, well, I'm sure you have heard of the High King's illness.
Yes. Even news has made it out this far for us. It's terrible to hear. Terrible.
Truly. There you are. The room in their notes.
Thank you, Creel. That's been very helpful, and I look forward to working with you in the future. I guess the final thing was you were going to tell me where the last spotting of the Guild of Reholt was.
Yes. They passed through the town here. They did not stop at this bar, but I have some sources, some of my sailors, that is, within another. What I heard, they stayed at the Thief's Flail Tavern under, well, they used that of their guild name and tried to ask about a local smith, one that had gone missing from your town of Crest. So, they were directed to the Lord's estate here. They were sent to speak with, let's scroll on out, the Lockwoods. Lord Richard Lockwood and Lady Christiniana Lockwood. Ever since then, they have not been seen. What I have gathered, though, they made their way to the keep, entered the drawbridge, only left with soldiers, the knights of House Lockwood. troop, the adventuring band of the Guild of Riedholt, still reside, rumor says, within the dungeons below.
Hello, House Lockwood.
House Lockwood, yes.
I see. That is good to know.
Specifically within their secret dungeon.
Oh,
Yes. Which is why I wished to speak of it up here.
you wouldn't happen to know how to get to those, would you?
Their secret dungeon. There's rumor that it resides at the bottom of the lake. Ensorcelled away by magics. Though there is, of course, another passage to Castle Lockwood. Or, as the locals call it, Lockwood Keep, or the Dower Keep, or it's got many names. But it is a place of ill repute, that is for sure. Many folk, well, many of the lesser folk here, those that travel via dock, don't often leave their estate. An offer to join the Lockwoods is an offer one cannot refuse. One, once taken, will never be taken again.
I see. Well, that's very good to know.
This guy rolling a 25 over here.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be harder to get that information.
Yeah, the Lockwood family, once you make a deal with them, you can't back out.
So the word says.
I see. Well, I will heed that warning and bid you a good evening.
Yes.
I will.
Hop, 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 hop. Until next time, my lord.
Of course.
Flourish of the hat. Hop, 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 hop.
Leopold will now start writing a number of notes to be provided to different people, as well as dictating down all the information he's learned. That way he can easily share it with his party in those notes for them. And then he'll leave them on each of their pillows so they can see them when they go to bed.
Aww.
Yeah. All right, y'all's turn. That was my RP turn, guys. Your turn. Cormac is here.
Cormac is here.
Cormac.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Greetings. Welcome. There was a lot of lore drop and information gathering. The party have had a conversation within the chamber of Leopold Valen at the Welcoming Wizard Inn to discuss what you guys have learned and share information, and plan for the future. Hale has decided to sleep in the Lord's bed, quote unquote, as a way to trick would-be people in the night who might try to kill your liege lord. I feel like they just want to sleep in the big bed. That's just me as a DM personally. Leopold, Valen, Germaine, and Harold have gone into the tavern to kind of get information. Harold kind of saw a frog with, silvery locks of hair, which is really weird. So they tumbled into them and kind of started a conversation and found out that they're an adventuring band known as the League of Crowns, who then dispensed a crap ton of information for the cost of 300 gold.
And it's all on the NPC log on our Toppled Throne thing, and all the new information is highlighted in yellow.
Duly noted. I'm assuming I found a dusty corner or something to take a nap in.
We had you in the Lord's room, just kind of listening to what they were talking about.
Perfect.
So you are aware of what's happening, at least.
Very well.
Just gonna drop all these
Thank you for the
handouts for you
recap.
guys. Yep, I do. While that's all happening, what would you guys like to do?
Jermaine, having approached the bar, he'll flag over Pizar.
Oh, yes. What can I get you, young master?
Oh, just something light. Just something to refresh after the road. But I'm not looking to enjoy myself too much.
See, then, a glass of wine, perhaps?
Sounds good to me.
Excellent.
I'm quite impressed with your inn. You may have noticed, but I am perhaps beginning my own journey as Jarts.
Oh, yes.
Here out and about.
I have sensed a particular magical aura upon you. And how fares yours? But, we'll see, invisible hand kind of drop a wine glass next to you. And then the hand will kind of like, you feel a breeze kind of like wafting towards the hat atop the invisible servant. Oh, that'd be too good.
He'll give it. It's going well. You know, we're already made it out here to the big liege city, as it were. I am curious. Perhaps any recommendations of where to go and perhaps not go as a stranger here?
Well, there's a particular part of town on the lake's edge that is known for a bit of a seedier company. Though, to be honest, a lot of the town is a bit better off. I don't have too many unkind folk. So other than the docks district, I would say you should be fine to travel at night without issue. If you're looking for anything in particular, I know several shops in town. I know of some of the more like hole-in-the-wall restaurants if you're looking for something other than yours truly.
Well, I am curious for anything with more of a magical or perhaps alchemical.
Yes. Of course.
As you can see, he lifts his own toothpick arms to brush off his book. It's like I'm interested in what keeps me alive, not by strength of arm, but perhaps strength of mind, and of course, arcane power doesn't hurt.
Certainly, I understand that full well as he kind of shows off his own sticks for arms. Yes, well.
Well, how much you benching? Yeah, with 5 pounds, that's nothing. I bench 2.5 pounds. It's
Yeah.
like, oh shit! Look at the nerd over here.
Well, the eastern edge of town, you have the Crimson File Alchemist, ran by a gentle lady by the name of Lannis Knox. Lannis, sorry, she's Elderia. Her name is hard for me to pronounce, but I'll provide you her handout so you can kind of get an idea what she looks like and all that. As I cast illusion magic.
Wow.
Wow, I'm a mage who can do that. Ha Alright, there she is. And how you spell her name. Let's see. Other than her shop, which deals in alchemical reagents and potions and the like, do strangely enough have a library here in town. the Lonely Wanderer's Library, ran by a tabaxi, name of Denofri. And, as is tradition, illusion! Hurrah! And still provide her handout. They don't deal so much in, like, magical staffs or enchantments or the like, but they do have ancient tomes and lost scrolls and knowledges of, some repute. If you're looking for, studying on any particular subject, that'd be a place I would go to look into it. And I'm sure they do have some magical secrets they might be willing to share for a price. I've taken a few personally as well, but most of their secrets are ones that I've already learned from my own travels.
Oh,
Oh,
oh my.
oh yes, I was quite the adventurer back in my day. Yes.
It's a wandering dragon, wasn't it?
Ah, you've heard of me.
Oh, you've left quite the fire print upon the mainland.
Yes, well, fireball is one of my specialties. And, turning into a dragon on occasion. But mostly fireball, that's probably why they took it. Yeah, I burnt down a couple taverns in my heyday. It's not my fault, I did repair it. Luckily, I am a transmuter, but, come on now, it's just so fun. Like,
I'm more of the persuasion myself of that which doesn't leave as much of an effect on the physical rather than the mind.
oh yes,
And,
enchantment magic.
no,
Illusion.
no,
Oh,
no.
illusionist. Oh,
Illusions. An enchantment,
yes.
I feel like, so invasive. I feel
Yes,
like
truly.
illusion, you truly just need to convince someone just a little bit, and the
Yes.
mind will run the rest of the way.
Oh yes, illusion magic is one truly unique. Requires a skilled mind and really a lot of creativity. I've dabbled in a little bit, mostly just making these images of, look, a mage. Yes, of course, as he kind of makes another image of himself appear next to him. But, it's not really my specialty. I do appreciate a mage practice in the art, so you do have my respect, sir.
I will cast a major illusion. Although we don't have to roll checks anymore to
Correct.
cast spells. Not
Unless
under
you are
duress.
overexerting or,
No.
Yeah. But if you're just casting normally, you're good.
Yeah, it'll be a spell within this range of where I'm just making a little bit of what looks like the fire turn into a little dragon that goes into my wine, but doesn't really do anything other than just look interesting as I drink it.
Yes. Quite excellent indeed. But, magic is a puzzling one. It's good to see the youth have taken to it.
Do you find that the Legion Origin encourages it, or does it seem to be lacking in support in this time?
Oh, well, just think for a moment. From what I've gathered, the new court mage, Kaya, another on. His name's difficult, I rather just like Ellie, simple, easy, hard to grasp. Kaya, I'll say, a court mage, passed year now. Well, I know they do dabble in illusions. Their specialty, though, not quite sure, to be honest. It is, but they are, specifically, reclusive. They rarely leave their tower. I've only seen them once in here, and even then they were with their liege lord. And, I only know that they use some illusion magic through their own use of a bubble of sorts. A way to mask themselves and their lord's presence. I think the lord was spying on the folk here, but I saw through the illusion. They didn't know that I have magical enchantments here. But, never they mind. Don't tell them. I would not like to.
Oh, as a mage as yourself, of course you would. I hope you didn't see a terrible reputation of court mages of just being a withered, dark beings who just whisper dark speech into their lord's ears. Wasn't that type, was it?
Oh, I did feel like that sort of thing, but I also feel the young lord was into it.
Oh, the youngest of the lord's sons?
Of the lord of, Lockwood, yes, Lockwood's son. They just have the one.
Yeah.
A bachelor, one that their father's desperately been trying to find him a wife before it's too late and he croaks. He's older than I am, you see. That were possible.
Well, thank you for the wine, and I expect to enjoy another chat over magic again and another night.
Certainly. You're always welcome here at Welcoming Wizard Inn.
I'm curious how shit my alcohol tolerance is on this character.
Roll me a body. Body save. You're tipsy.
It should be more than that, but I don't doubt it.
Then, I mean, with one glass of wine, you're doing okay.
I would still say that Jermaine, small of body, and still is a little tipsy. But,
Fair enough.
Just more warmed through, and then he'll trip a little as he hobbles down, and it was over. Did you see the little dragon I made? Tried to base it off of what I thought he might look like if he transformed into a dragon.
He's a dragon.
No, it's transmutation.
Be right back.
He turns into a dragon if he wants to, but he's just a normal man.
Wait, does this mean that, anyone could be a dragon?
I mean, technically, anyone could be a dragon, but it's so unlikely. It's like being hit by lightning randomly. From nature, not from magic.
Could I be a dragon, Jermaine?
I mean, if you got into some dragon pact, do you really want to be a dragon?
Well, I was thinking more like a whale, but,
A whale?
well, yes. It's so freeing out in the ocean, you see, you just stare out and wish.
Yeah.
Harold looks in the distance.
I don't know. It's, wow.
Well, and because,
good for you, I suppose.
well, Chime is a practitioner of the whale magic, which has restored my vitality, and I suppose it'd be only natural that I would be interested in acquiring some of that art myself.
It sounds more like some type of, I don't know, patronage, some warlock type stuff. some type of, I don't know. Doesn't sound as arcane to me, but all my stuff is in the books.
Do you think I could do it?
I mean, I'm sure. Just put your mind to it.
Harold starts humming the whale tones.
Oh. I mean, I think it'll take additional effort, but I guess that's the first step, is to think like a whale.
You actually start seeing some of his like belly beginning to get like less like like elephant skin texture is like it's kind of like
Less leathery.
yeah, and now it's like blubbery.
Oh.
And then
Oh my.
he stops. He doesn't he doesn't notice anything, but
I've been practicing, Jermaine. It's I'm not sure if I'm getting results, but
Oh, I think you are.
what do you mean?
Your body, it did something.
Well, it does a lot of things.
Look, I mean, it did something that's like just changed a little bit. It's yeah, man, you really can do what you put your mind to.
It's like I've been saying, Jermaine. You have to visualize exactly what you want to manifest, and then all of a sudden it will become reality. I thought I could be a botanist, and here I am. I grow potatoes, and that's a start.
There you go. And I talked to the bar guy without even have to roll a fellowship. Wowie.
Did you see the folk that I had introduced to our lord?
Yeah, what are they, merchants, pirates?
Well, I couldn't get the gist. They said they were mercenaries, but mercenaries on boats is a rather strange combination considering our conditions. You might call them merchants, but they seemed a bit more violently inclined.
Well, we're violently inclined, I suppose, but it's just the way of the world.
Did you learn anything from Mr. Drake there?
Oh, there's some more. There are some more seedy areas, and it's nice around here, I suppose. A couple of spots, some shops, a library. Apparently, the eldest son of the Lord is running around with the court mage, but I don't know if that's him trying to sneak away to a brothel or just, I don't know. Nothing savory.
Well, we should introduce them to some of our fish.
Why?
Well,
I got it. I got it. But Jermaine wouldn't have. It's like, what?
well, they're rather sweet. I'm sorry.
No, say unsavory, savory. It's a turn of phrase, which means up to no good.
Well, you could say the same of our folk. We're considering starting to play. Unsavory.
Well,
I'm back.
this is what I've learned, at least at magic school, and Everyone's doing something unsavory in some aspect. It just depends on who you support doing it.
Even you, Jermaine.
I mean, I don't particularly enjoy. I'm no sadist, but you know, I understand that if you're not swimming in money, you have to make some choices that you might have not thought that you would. But you should get a drink or just mingle something.
Yes, she chime over there. I'll go. She.
Wanders over.
Pardon me again. So large.
Harold is remarkably nimble when he navigates through the crowd.
What is your dexterity right now? It's like pretty high, isn't it?
I think it's like 50.
Overlay showing a 14.
Oh, Harold, yes.
Is your seat taken?
It doesn't look like it.
Just pushes it aside.
He scoots his stool to the left over here. Well then, my word, you are quite a large, yes. Hello. Greetings.
And you are?
Oh, my apologies, sir. I am Alistair Whitehall. Of the Whitehall Estates, of course.
Yes. Whitehall. I'm great many apologies, but I'm not from around here, as you might, tell. Should I know of you?
Well, if you are of any sort of somebody, you should know of the name Whitehall, but no worries, you, well, clearly are not from here.
It's just staring into the beady eyeball of an elephant. Just
Oh, I don't mean to pry and do apologize if this is rude, but what exactly are you?
Well, I'm an elephant.
And pray tell, what is an elephant?
It's like, in your tongue, it would be a pachyderm, I believe. I see that hasn't answered any questions.
No, I'm still completely at a loss, I'm afraid. But you are certainly most interesting. Like, I've never seen such a... Well, for one that speaks. You're like, almost like a horse, but like a pig horse. A big, like, giant ears.
Well, to be clear, it's rather uncommon for folk like me to, speak. Oftentimes they'll be, you might consider them, just wild animals.
Ah, I see. So you're a unique specimen, then.
In a way, I prefer to think of myself as, just another of the people.
Well, how did you come about this? Another one of the people?
Well, Why?
I'm just simply curious. Never seen such of your state, and if, well, you claim that your kind are often just animals, it's curious, is it not? Would you not be interested in finding a badger that can speak?
Well, I see potential in a great many things, and um, just a miracle, perhaps. I haven't really given it my.
Curious. If I were one of your nature, I would certainly want to know why. But I suppose it's not really my business to say. Well,
Have you often wondered why you have the hair you do, or the perhaps the length of your index finger? Do you wonder about that night?
oh, I did as a child, a small child, of course. I often asked my parents many sorts of questions, like why was my hair blonde when their hair was black? And of course, I had the question of why did I have this particular gaze that kind of like scared the other children and, inspired others. And, I never really asked about the finger, though. It never really came to mind why my fingers were slightly elongated. Then the middle one was bigger than the pointer one, and I never really thought about that. But the hair did come about, actually. Yeah, strange, is it not?
Yes. You said you're of a family here.
Yes, of the Whitehalls.
Are they landowners?
Well, my father does hold the Whitehall estates.
And forgive me for returning the prying questions, but are you an inheritor, or perhaps how are you associated in their family?
What do you mean?
Well, have you claimed yourself to any holdings?
Oh, no, none personally, but my family's estates, which were gifted to us, of course.
And how might one obtain such a gift?
Oh, well, more specifically, my father fought in a war under the liege lord here at Pearlmark, and with that, he was, I should say, knighted, and we were given a little bit of land and the whole affair.
Curious. So, forgive me, I'm rather new to the sorts of noble title and inheritance. It's well, I think some might argue that you could make a claim of strength, and that would be your proof.
Oh no, that is far too barbaric. That is what the barbarians do, friend. We deal in bloodlines, you see. Hereditary titles, and those gifted to us by those of just blood. And since we are given land by the king here, the land is ours by birthright. Well, at least mine. I was born to it. My father had earned it, though, as you say, through blood. No, I suppose we do have some barbaric ways, don't we?
Yes, I see you getting what I'm getting. It's rather curious.
Curious.
I've heard rumblings that there might be some instability on the horizon.
Oh, I have heard of that, yes, yes.
Are
Poor
you at all
thing indeed.
concerned?
concern. Yes, you could put it that way.
Do you think there might be conflict again in the future?
Oh, I am most certain of it. I'm sure all the kings of the realm are gathering their pawns, calling their people to court, throwing balls as a mean to gather spies or the like. It is certainly one that the game will continue to be played, and us knights, well, we'll certainly be here waiting and drink until the time of war comes, and, well, we might be able to save a damsel or two. That's what I'm hoping for. I wish to cut down the throngs of enemies, break down the castle gates, and save the mighty princess.
It's mighty noble of you, Mr. Whitehawk.
Well, there are certainly several princesses that will be taken captive. They need saving, do they not?
Well, it could be a matter of perspective, but perhaps you are.
You cut out at the end there.
It's
Could be
just
a matter of
perspective. But perhaps you are right. I haven't really thought about what's a conflict. Well, I was hoping I could assist the North in this area. I'm sure you've heard it's been facing some rather poor times.
Oh, yes. The old Wolf's Creek. A poor little slop of a village, so I hear. Certainly has been facing down hard times. Attacks from kobolds and the like. Foul creatures. Either way, they're barely a village. Hardly worth time of most nights, but I'm sure some band of adventurers have saved it by now, as they are wont to do.
Well, I've heard that they've been calling for adventurers.
Oh, have they now?
Some rumor about disappearances or folks, being. I don't know if they've been killed, but they've. It's just gone. It's been very strange.
Disappearances. That is quite strange.
I've heard the name, Wolgrim, perhaps? Wolfram, Roll. He's a smith of some sort.
Let's see, he'd be this rank, and that's actually, let me go pull up my DM notes to see what rank he is. Just to double check. I'm pretty sure he's apprentice in this skill, but he might be true skill. Okay. Wolgrim. Well, the name is certainly familiar.
It might have disappeared, it was some time back now. Chime, do you happen to recall when they might have, gone up and left?
Say again?
The Wilgrim fellow, the smith, just wondering when he might have, disappeared.
Oh, I think it was some months ago they were saying. Though he wasn't a smith per se, I believe he was the enchanter general store owner. Maybe he was a smith. Yeah, whatever. He dealt in weapons.
I do recall, there were several smiths of Wolf's Creek for a time. Traders and the like. Though I thought most of them perished during the kobolds' raid. Or something of that nature, at least. Don't really deal too much with the small folk, you see. Though, do tend to deal with me. Kind of like jerks further away from the door. Either way, it is certainly curious seeing, hearing of this Wolgrim. I feel as if I've heard the name. Maybe it was a year back or so, 2 years back. Not quite sure, to be honest, but maybe I was out on a hunt and I heard it. That must be it. Yeah, must be it. I think I was out in the Riddlewood. Yeah. I was speaking with, Lord Marvellin. We were mentioning about smiths and, well, there was this... Oh, hunt? Yes, I go on several hunts.
Particularly in the Riddlewood,
Oh, all the time.
even recently.
Recently, went back, 3 weeks ago. It's been time to go back again, to be honest. But I figured, I should wait a little bit longer than normal, just to get my legs sorted and my belly filled.
Did you injure yourself?
Oh, yes. There was, this massive plant matter, Chondriculus, I think it was called. Started chomping down and broke a leg. The local priests have been healing it for some time now. It's nearly better.
A what?
A
What?
tendriculus.
A trendiculus?
Tendriculus.
Could I
Roll a knowledge nature check to learn about that thing.
Okay. I am trained in this. Yeah, less than 10. Let's go.
That's not enough. I'm pretty sure I have the beast straight loaded, so I can check, but
God, we are just
Yeah.
horrible at this shit.
You're not trained in that. Sorry, you thought you were.
yeah, no idea what that is.
Harold, because this Harold is trying to get information. So is Jermaine? Where'd Jermaine go? Damn it, he's all the way up there.
Yeah, we got to talking about like morals and shit, and now Jermaine's like, where did I go wrong?
My knowledge nature.
Tendriculus.
Oh, yes. A great big old mound of plant matter. Looked like, just like a pile of leaves, to be honest, and, well, I was in a tree trying to evade some, terrible vines that were trying to strangle me, and I leapt and landed right into it, and then it opened up a mouth filled with teeth and tried to eat me. Fortunately, I did land leg first rather than head first, so, the boot was first to go. I love those boots too, unfortunately. But, and then I felt a crunch and a searing pain, and well, wasn't much use after that. But when I came to, our local priest that was traveling with us, they were mentioning how this was a foul corruption of nature, something that like a druid might have caused in an act of vengeance to stop some foul deed from occurring, or perhaps a necromancer from using magics most foul in an area that was otherwise protected, causing them to be corrupted and mumbo-jumbo magic nonsense. All that I know, it was a big plant and it tried to kill me. Unfortunately, it is now dead, but, well, it was a close one.
Is this a common occurrence within the Riddlewood?
Oh, yes, certainly. The Riddlewood is filled with terrible living plants and fae and all sorts of beasts that need to be slaughtered. All things that are willing to hurt us here in, well, civilized land.
I believe my companions might be interested in just investigating within the woods, and it seems you are quite familiar with it, but...
Well, that I am. If you're interested, we can all go on a hunt. You do travel with the Lord Valen. At least, he kind of announced
Yes.
himself as such.
Yes.
I'd be willing to aid in a hunt of sorts. Once I'm healed, of course. About a day or so more, fortunately.
I'm
Chime.
sure the Lord would love a chance to get to know you on the hunt.
Oh, yes, yes. One of such pure blood as he, I'm sure he would enjoy more suitable company than, well, don't mean to be rude, but that dwarf he travels with is quite uncouth.
Oh, none taken. Lords deserve a lord's company after all.
Exactly, and, well, that dwarf seems to travel with some bearing that reminds me of the invaders. I can't quite put my finger to it, but, give me pause.
Does he now?
Yes, I mean, I think it's probably just the fact that they use an axe, and I might be a little bit jumpy.
Well, you see, our dwarf uses a hammer, so.
Oh, well, then I'm really
no
drunk and I'm
similarity.
blind. My apologies.
You know, swords are the only noble weapon.
Exactly.
Maybe a bow.
I suppose they're safe then. Always those
Yes,
invaders that use the axes.
Mr. Whitehall,
Yes.
sorry, do you have a honorific I should be using?
Well, I am a knight, so Sir Alistair will do just fine.
Okay, Sir Alistair, pleasure to meet you. You mentioned a priest that had accompanied you. Is there, and they seem to have quite a wealth of knowledge of the denizens of the forest. Would you by chance share their name?
Oh, certainly, certainly. Let's see here. I'm gonna give myself a check to see if I remember. Because they were not noble. You'll be more proficient in this, at least. Well, hot damn.
Ooh. Made quite the impression.
Oh, yes, well, I suppose it was only proper that I learned their name. I mean, they saved my life and all that. Even if they were of lesser blood. Either way, they go by the name of Jameson. Or Jameson.
In the town?
James. Yes, they're part of the Temple of Gonk.
Excuse me,
Gonk?
the Temple of what?
Gonk. You know, the Halls of Order, Temple of Gonk. It's in the, well, the secluded section of town behind those castle walls. You know, Lord of Strategy, Keeper of War, and all that. What are his actual titles? Let me roll a knowledge religion check. Yeah, something like that. Gonk.
Is you said it's secluded? Is this an area open to the public like myself, or is it something only my lord would be?
Not so much open to the public, I'm afraid. But I'm sure your lord and his entourage can get access without issue.
That's a great I'm very thankful to you, Mr. Alistair, for the information you've provided.
Certainly.
It's been a fine discussion with you, and
Likewise. I've enjoyed learning about your strange nature. And, well, I hope your knight is most gracious to you as well.
Yes, perhaps we'll go on that hunt, and I can share you more.
Well, I would love to entertain your liege lord. Do let me know if it takes part. I'll be here for some time.
He'll turn over to Chime.
I've been gathering quite a lot of information. It's, considering my bearing, it's been a lot more successful than I thought it would.
Yes, very impressive.
Have you discovered anything?
I have discovered that Jermaine is better at attracting wizards' attention.
He did mention. He did mention getting up to unsavory affairs. Do you think it might be related?
Say again?
He was going on about a moral identity or some such, where he was questioning his what he was doing and an affair with some wizarding folk. And do you think he might be connected to the wizards there?
Jermaine?
Yes.
Oh, the little illusionist who sits on your shoulders, yes?
Yes, that's
I'm not sure. I suppose he could have.
because he mentioned a dragon. And do you think he?
Yes, he's talking about the owner of the bar.
Well, yes, but something about anyone could be a dragon if they so choose. And, well, I mentioned your whale magic
Oh, yes.
and how I've been learning it myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just. Is there a league of magicians who transform into other creatures?
I don't know if there's a league, but yes. I think druids do it sometimes, and wizards do it.
Well, we did just align ourselves with an adventuring group of
Polymorphing in the
druids.
forest. Me? Why do you ask?
Well, it's just Sir Alice here got me wondering about, well, being an elephant and oh, I don't know. I'm just. It's late.
Do you wish to be a different animal?
Well, if I could be bigger, it would be nice, I suppose.
Yes, I'm sure it would, though you do barely fit in the establishment as is. But,
Well, I've just entertain my grand design and watching
yes,
if
it would certainly be grand.
we could build an establishment upon my back. Like a traveling, I don't know, fortress of sorts.
Yes, that would be quite exciting.
And Harold's like being silly, so he's like kind of giggling to himself a little bit.
The foundation would be difficult. How deep do you think you can take a steel bar? How thick is your skin, actually?
Well, it's getting just here, pat my belly.
All right. While you guys are having this interesting conversation, I just want to double check. Cormac and Hale, is there anything you guys would like to do for the evening? Since we have not touched on any of your actions yet.
Cormac again.
Yes, I'm here.
Hale is underneath the covers.
Big old
with his face
snoozing.
covered. No, he's not. He's not asleep yet.
Oh. I see.
He's just like reading or something.
Nope, he's listening.
He's pretending to
Waiting.
sleep.
It's that
I
that
see.
meme where you take the sunglasses off of somebody, but their eyes are wide open looking at you.
So, Hale, we don't get to talk much lately.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? Are you like angry with me or something?
Nope, just a dwarf.
There's got to be more to you than this, right? You're not just some
Nope,
stubborn guy. Goes around, maybe a mercenary of some sort.
nope.
That's it then.
Yep.
Hmm.
You.
Wish I had more interesting things to talk about, but most of it's rather kind of dour.
How's that?
And I haven't exactly had a good life or a good journey getting here. I mean, you found me in a barrel, captured by kobolds. That's pretty telling.
Yep. Shouldn't get captured by kobolds.
Well, I know that better now, but it's not like I have exactly strong arms or anything. I've always struggled to put on any form of muscle. How do you do it?
Hard work. Going outside, not being pale as a ghost.
I'm outside every day and I can't get even a shade lighter.
Have you tried not
100
being you?
push-ups. 100 jumping jacks.
I try not being me every single day, let me tell you. It doesn't work. But what of Lord Valen? How did you meet him in the first place?
I was sent here.
Sent here. You don't
Yep.
work directly for him?
Nope.
Where are you from then? I thought you were always from this location.
Nope. From that way. And he'll point underneath the covers.
Like under the ground or
Sorta. Kinda. Are you from above the ground?
yes,
But
Baldur.
isn't even under the ground above ground?
I'm from above the ground, yes. I don't know for sure though. I guess it's all the same. Ground is ground after all.
Exactly. Dirt's dirt.
Fair enough. Dirt is dirt.
Yep. Uh. So you just gonna hang out in here?
I might go outside at this rate. But at this point, I don't know, I figured I'd at least ask. I'm still kind of trying to learn people's behaviors and their personalities, and feels like I should start with the quieter ones of the room.
Yep.
I mean, if I'm bothering you, I can leave. It seems like you're trying to sleep or something.
Nope. Setting a trap.
A trap.
Yep.
Big ol' shit
Very
in the
well.
bed.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't know that. Outside I go then. Have fun with your
Uh,
trap setting.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you want to know it? You're supposed to know it. That just in
I
case there's too many dudes.
I don't want to be privy to this.
Well, if somebody here's how it's gonna lay out. If somebody's coming to kill Lord Valen, they're gonna check in his rooms. If he is in his rooms asleep, they're gonna attack him. That's why I'm here instead of Lord Valen.
It seems more like you're going to set a trap for Lord Valen, who comes in here stumbling around drunk and falls into his bed asleep.
I mean, if he falls into his bed asleep, he's not gonna wake up in his bed asleep or awake.
Perhaps. Well, I'll leave it to you then.
Different
Trust in
sort.
your judgment.
I have to, protect him because he is now an investment on my end.
Certainly, if that's what you say. But I don't want responsibility, so goodbye. You can exit that room. Got a crazy dwarf and a leader of sorts. Lord Valen, is that you? Or
What?
Leopold? I figured I'd
Oh,
come out and
sorry.
see how people were doing.
Yeah, I was just writing a bunch of notes. Actually, here, take this.
Uh,
And he will hand you a note or a piece of paper.
Graciously.
here's information of everyone that's in the room down below us. Read it at your own leisure. Personally, I will be reaching out to Farewell with a offer to serve as a knight. I will also probably be reaching out to Alistair Whitehall to maybe see if he wants to serve as a knight as well in the House of Valen. It seems like Chime and Harold were talking to him earlier. That merchant over there seems to specialize in metal, so he might be someone to make agreements with about the exports from the mine that the kobolds are working before the kobolds make a terrible deal with him. And then that group over there, they are the Timeless Promise. The Gripply is or that's the League of Crowns, sorry. That Gripply was a information broker that I got most of this from. However, the group to the north, the Timeless Promise, their leader is on the run from charges in the mainland, so he seems to be perfect for finding a new start in a place that nobody's looking for anyone.
Leopold, if I might, I don't rather like the looks of that last crew that you were just mentioning. The Timeless Promise. Was that it?
One? Yeah, so
Yes.
that guy's a warrior. That one's a vampire, or a true son of Baruja, as they would say, fighting against the, looking for allies to fight against the occupation or whatever. And then Halfling is a local. Nobody knows much about her, but her family's to the south of here on the island, so.
I think Cormac winced when you mentioned title of Baruja just for a moment. Again, I must reiterate, I think it would be in our best interest not to engage with that type. Exactly the
Why
kind of
not?
individual I was seeking to evade as I left Baldarok.
Oh, you're not a true child of Baruja?
Well, I may be, I may not be, doesn't matter to me much. But what does matter is I've seen the haughty-taughty nobles of that region and how they mistreat their aid.
Well, I don't
Directly
think
responsible with that.
I don't think they're nobles. I think that guy pissed off some nobles and is on the run, kind of, and
That may be
is
the
not
case.
extraditable here.
Regardless, you can do as you wish. As at the end of the day, it's up to your surveillance. But for me and myself, I would avoid them like the plague.
Okay. What else do I know? Oh, that guy. His dad's really generous and a priest of Din. However, he wants to be greedy and hold all the money together. This person's from the Empire. They sell silk and jewels and other ornaments. Let's see, local noble, local courtier, or a courtier from Pearlmark who's some reason down here. Single, made a clock on that one, but honestly, I don't know what her father's station is, so I'll have to look into that one. Let's see, anything else? Oh, that guy's a dragon, but don't tell Hale, because Hale wants to kill a dragon. Those two are lovers. That's a noble lady, and that's her mercenary guard. And yeah, it only cost me 300 gold to learn all that, so pretty fruitful night.
300 gold.
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
No, not really. I mean, I now know information about all these people. Well, actually, the real kicker was it was 300 gold to find out where the Guild of Reinhold last went, which they were here. They then went to the Lord's Keep to meet with the Lockwood family. They were escorted out by Lockwood guards, and now they are in the potentially or suspected to be in the secret dungeon that the Lockwoods have that some say is under the lake. Also, if a Lockwood approaches you with a deal, you only get one chance, and if you accept that deal, there is only success or you disappear. So yeah, that's what I paid 300 gold for.
Forgive me, Leopold. I'm gonna pretend for a moment like I know who any of those names are, but I don't.
Oh yeah, neither do I. Other than the Lockwoods are like a local noble family, probably some sort of vassal or whatever under the Marvellans.
Like that pompous one on the horse that we rode into town with, or a different one?
Well, no, that is a Marvellan. Like that's the son of the Marvellans.
And the Lockwood are different from them, or the same?
So think of it this way: I answer to the Marvellan family, who, well, technically I answer to the king, but in like the hierarchy, the Marvellans are above me. The Lockwood family are also of this area, answering to the Marvellan family, but they don't have like their own town. They just own maybe like a farm or an estate or some sort of business or trade. And so they have nobility, like they can operate in court and potentially rise and shake hands with people and become landholders or larger landholders, but they aren't of like status to own a town like me, or own a region of the island like me. Basically, it would be like
Nobility
if,
makes no sense.
well, no, think of it this way: if I made you a landed notable, and like you could remember on the map how there's that whole like field part where those one adventuring party died to like poisonous needles.
I do.
It would be like if I said, "You, Cormac, are first of your house, Cormac," and I don't know your last name, so we'll just say it's Cormac.
Don't have one.
Yeah, so you are Cormac Plainson because I give you land on the plain, and you're the son of the plain. And you can have a farm. You own like 7 acres or 100 acres or something of just field land, and you can be a noble. Now, you don't own a town. You can't start a town, but you own like a bunch of land. You still have to answer and pay tithe to me, but that does give you some level of status in society, right?
If you say so.
Yeah, so that's basically what those guys have. They probably have some sort of land around here, or large farm, or fishery or something. So they're
Well
more
done.
than merchants, but not like higher nobility to raise an army or a fighting force.
What grants them such hubris so that they can demand offers and require them to be accepted a single time?
Oh, I think they just kill people or put them in the secret dungeon. It's not like hubris. It's more they disappear people.
Hmm.
Yeah, the secret dungeon that's under the lake that they have. That's, I think, what happens if you don't do what they want you to do.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's why it's less of a. And maybe I don't know. Maybe they curse people.
Oh, doesn't matter much to us anyway. We're not taking any other deals, right?
Well, no, but we kind of need to find out where that party went, because when they were looking for the missing smith, the one in the enchanting armor that's in our town,
Oh,
they went looking for him. That led them to snooping around here, which led them to the Lockwood family, which then made them disappear.
so that I was afraid of hearing.
Yeah, could have both the people who owe us money for failing their job and the smith that we're missing.
All right, well, very well. Then good work on your investigation. I'm glad it gave us at least something that's worthwhile.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's all on the paper. If anything, just give it a read when you have the time, and you know, eat it or burn it or whatever.
I'll go catch up on this then.
A little bit of illusion, Jermaine will share the shops and a little bit of story that the barkeep told him.
But worst case scenario, look, we're take the night off, enjoy yourself. We're going shopping and looking around town tomorrow because we're planning that hunt into the woods to figure out why that energy is building up.
Very well. People disappearing, illusions run rampant, a little shopping. Sounds like a fun day.
Yep.
I'll be ready waiting.
Ooh.
Excellent. I believe you guys were speaking about the Lord Lockwood, correct?
Yes.
All right. Sound like a little bit of things that may or may not be correct. They are considered a ban, a BAN, like a banate. It's kind of like what a ban's realm is known as. They are definitely a higher up in terms of nobility. In
So
fact,
are they above Marvalen? Or...
No, they are under Marvalen. They are the same rank as you.
Okay, so yeah.
But it kind of sounded like you were saying they're essentially like a burgomaster or like an earl or something.
Yeah, I didn't know if they owned it. Basically, Leopold's like, they don't own this town, but they own something around here, which makes them nobility.
Yeah. They own the town and some of the like preceding lands, but they're
they
also
own Oakenbrook.
Yeah, but they also are owing their allegiance to the Baron of House Marvalen are barons. Or counts. Let me double check. It says on the world map.
Yeah, they're counts.
Counts.
They're counts.
Count Marvalen. So they are essentially like 1-2 steps below in terms of ranking. It's like Baron and Count are basically the same rank, they're just slightly different.
So we're on a similar rank to them, but we just happen to be starting in a less
Garbage
advantageous position.
Yes. Yeah.
As
and
gets up, Leopold goes, "Oh, actually, I forgot. Lockwood's own this town."
Yeah.
I thought you said they were just some local.
Well, yeah, and then I looked at the bottom of this mug, and it said, owned by House Lockwood. And then I looked around and saw all the Lockwood family, heraldry on everything.
Yeah.
And that made me remember, they own this place.
The people who are
can't trust them.
more akin to, like, they're just a rich family who were given some land would be the burgomaster of town, which would be Lord Percival Harveshire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Harveshire's their Regis.
Yeah, essentially.
But not garbage.
Yeah. If you want, you can roll a knowledge local check on the Harveshire and nobility on their family.
I'll figure it out when I meet them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so eyes open, ears open, head swivel. Have a nice night. Goes back to writing down notes and letters.
Excellent.
I'm going to sleep it all tonight.
All right. With all that said, we zoom out and look at the overarching tavern. Is there anything else you guys would like to do for the evening?
All Chime would want to do is hassle the wizard about transmutation, but that doesn't need conversation.
All right. Fair enough. He is happily to talk shop, so he will willingly chat your ear off throughout the evening. Does not share any secrets. Like, he will not give you spell access, but he will certainly talk theory crafting and stuff. So if you're a nerd, you're probably enjoying a good nerdy conversation.
Just Chime talking about their favorite school of magic.
Mm-hmm. So, that's nerd conversation for two nerds who love transmutation. Excellent. He would probably mention a couple times of certain skills he does possess, namely the ability to transform into a dragon. He does not reveal how. But he does.
I
He
stole a
has earned that
dragon
name.
heart.
Yes, he has earned that nickname for a reason, more than just his surname. Because you are a transmuter, he will share that with you.
Sick.
Harold would be silently, like, you know, the friend that doesn't know anything but is just there listening because it's
Yeah.
cool. That's what Harold's doing right now.
Excellent.
Just drinking your drink, nodding to the conversation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Excellent. In that case, eventually, night would truly fall further than it has already done so when you enter the tavern, and you guys would find yourselves, one way or another, to your various beds. I assume there will probably be some form of RP relating to Leopold and Hale. I'm just going to shucky ducky you guys over there.
Nope, I just tell him move over as I get into my half of the bed.
I keep watch for the first 8 hours.
Excellent. Do you have the ability to ignore the need for rest?
No, that's why it's only the first 8 hours.
You mean
The first 8.
the first
Oh,
eight?
first 4, sorry.
Okay, I was like, that's the entire watch. All right, excellent. All right, as you keep watch over your liege lord sleeping in their same bed, people may or may not notice that. Probably not, considering the tavern and inn that you chose. It does respect a certain clientele and their privacy. So, with all that said, though, you guys will achieve a long rest without issue. Morning would come by, and your party's liege lord's second son, Eoris Marvellin, would be found in the tavern hall enjoying breakfast. However, we're basically at time. So, for purposes of my prep for next session, I know you guys are wanting to go into the forest, and that should be easy enough to do and all that. And I know you guys are wanting to shop, so if there's anything you guys want to shop for, put it in the downtime channel, so I can just pre-prep that, all that stuff for you guys. There's plenty of shops too, so if there's just like, hey, I want to look at random magical items or something like that, they're going to be expensive, but you guys do have like 30,000, so you probably could afford a good number of them. And if there's anything else you want to do in town before you pop off to go to the forest, let me know. Otherwise,
Alright.
hope you guys had fun. Hope stream enjoyed it. And we'll pick back up next time with more spooky adventure as we go into the Fey Wood. Woo! Anyways,